Haven't we got a massive KO boxing show tonight? None other than a WBC world president, Mauricio Sulaiman, all the way from Mexico City. Welcome to the KO boxing show, my friend.
Hello, Peter. I'm very happy to be in the show and to start this great new year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you and everyone at the WBC. Mauricio, what a massive start we're looking at 2022. Everyone's favourite son, Canelo Alvarez, looks like he might step up to cruiserweight, which is a 32-pound really jump up in weight to fight Lunga Magabu from South Africa. Magabu's only 6 foot tall. He's not a big cruiserweight. How real is this fight for Canelo?
Well, Magabu is a solid champion. He had Tony Bellew knocked down in the first round. It was a tremendous fight. And he's a good champion. So if this happens, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a very complicated challenge because it's a lot of weight difference. And Canelo is testing on tested waters. It's a complicated scenario, but he likes the challenges. So we will support him and we'll see what happens.
If Canelo is successful and the fight does happen, he becomes the only Mexican fighter to win 5 world titles in 5 different weight classes. So I guess that's a big carrot dangling in front of Canelo as well, that greatness of being the only Mexican fighter to do this. And it'll probably definitely make him the best Mexican fighter in the history of the sport, in my opinion, anyway, if he can do this. A lot of people think he is better than Chavez now, but that's very debatable with the old school people. But if he was to go up to cruiserweight and win that title, I think it would be a massive feather in his cap to achieve that task. Let's go into the heavyweights. Tyson Fury, his mandatory challenger is Dillian Whyte. There's also talk of Tyson Fury fighting in Saudi Arabia up against Alexander Usyk. Now, what's the WBC that they'd probably want him to do his mandatory, or that they don't mind which way Tyson Fury goes for his next fight?
Well, the WBC ordered the mandatory title defense, which is a mandate. So Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte have been given the free negotiation period. And if there is no agreement, a purse bid will take place next Tuesday on January 11th. So that is the WBC official position.
That's fantastic. Let's go now probably to my favourite subject and all of Australia's, George Kambosos Jr. Gee, what a performance. Mauricio, you've always been a big rap for him. He's Arturo Gatti with better boxing skills. That's the way we see him. What a performance to beat Lopez. What did you think of the whole occasion?
Well, it was so dramatic, so refreshing. After so many complications for that fight to take place, the postponements, the COVID, the sites and the problems with the purse bid, fight announced and then short to take place. I believe 8 or 9 times he was rescheduled. When it finally took place, of course, Teofimo Lopez was a heavy favorite. He was a very, very everybody thought it was going to be even an easy fight. And from round 1, it came out and it got that same feeling when Mike Tyson was knocked out, when nobody thought that Buster Douglas could do it. And it happened, and Kambosos pulled it out. My respect to Lopez, who fought, he tried his best. But Kambosos, what a great story. I had a great pleasure to spend time with him in Las Vegas, with his family. He has a beautiful wife and 3 kids. His father and him have a beautiful relationship. And he represents the best of boxing outside of the ring. So I'm very proud of George. I wish him the best of luck. And I can tell you, he's for real. He's a great human being, and I'm very, very proud of him.
And he's done it the hard way. Mauricio, who used to sell tickets to get on shows, his father, Jimmy, or Dimitri in Greek, because he's got a proud Greek heritage as well. It'd be fantastic if the WBC and Kambosos can do something even in Greece. That would be multicultural. We've always wanted to talk about doing a promotion overlooking the Acropolis. That would be something different. There's a stadium there, but that's, I'm sure, something Team Cambosis will talk about. Let's go over the opponent. Devin Haney is probably the preferred opponent the WBC would like, but there's also Vasily Lomachenko. How do you envisage all these fights coming ahead?
Well, I think it's a great time for that division. It's a great time for boxing. You see in the lightweights, there's so much talent. And we pride for the creation of the concept of the franchise designation, because it allowed this to be a huge tournament. So we had so many great fights, starting with Haney. He had several fights to be proud for, and especially the last 3 fights. He defeated Gamboa, he defeated Linares, and Jojo Diaz. So he's a solid champion, and we're very proud of Devin Haney. We have Lomachenko. He defeated Luke Campbell, then lost to Lopez. Cambosos beats Lopez. Ryan Garcia is back. There's so much talent, so many great fights that can happen. Gervonta Davis is out there. So it's so many things that can happen in this division. I think naturally it would be great to see Cambosos fight Haney, and then many others can still be happening. So it's a great moment for the sport, specifically in the lightweight category.
Mr. Mauricio, have you been to Australia? Have you been down under here?
No. That's one of my big dreams. I have many friends in Australia. My favorite music comes from Australia. I'm a big AC/DC fan. I'm a big Screaming Jets and Men at Work and Cold Chisel and many bands that I like to listen, and the people, the anecdotes I really like. And it's a dream that will certainly happen in 2022. I will be in Australia for sure.
Hopefully there's a concert here, because we've seen you on the drums as well. You're a good drummer. You're a musician yourself.
Well, I play the drums. That's my passion, and I wish I could do it more often. I just do it once in a while, but it all started with AC/DC, so I always have Australia in my mind.
I'm sure once you get to Australia, you'll see all the great WBC champions, Jeff Harding and Jeff Fennick, and all your great friends. We'll welcome you there. It'll be a great night if George Kombos's next fight is in Australia. Let's go over one of the other great champions, Errol Spence. Looks like he's fighting Ugas. Has this been confirmed, or what do the WBC know about Errol Spence's next fight?
We've been hearing about it, and I read today in some news outlet that it has been confirmed, which is sensational. Ugas just comes from defeating legendary Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence is the best welterweight, and he has had trouble. He had a car accident. Then he couldn't fight Manny because of a retina situation. But now he's back, and the WBC has been extremely supportive of Spence, and we're waiting for him to get back in the ring. And also, welterweight is a hot division. We're very happy with what's happening, and we believe that Crawford and Spence or Ugas, whoever wins, would be a sensational fight. So you have Ennis, number 3 in the world. You have Thurman, Josecito Lopez. You have so much talent as well in the welterweight. So it's a great time we're going in boxing. It's like a golden era all around.
No, thank you, Mauricio, for your time, my friend. And 2022 is going to be massive, and I'm sure we'll get you back on the show soon, because boxing's it's in demand now. It's in front pages and everyone's wrapped, and the WBC is doing an awesome job. And keep up all the great work that the WBC and yourself are doing for boxing.
Thank you so very much, Peter. Best of luck. May God bless you. Let's stay safe. Don't leave the guard down. We're almost there. We're knocking out COVID, so let's keep doing it. And I wish you the best for this year.
Thank you, Mauricio. God bless.
God bless.